Alright, welcome back to another video. Today's video, I'm going to do something that I've been wanting to do for a while now. And I went to Hobby Lobby and they have a set for it, a resin set. So for the Wood River plank, everything I'll need is in this box, which is awesome. So let's go ahead and get everything taken out. Michelle with Glitz and Glitter, she does a lot of river boards, her and her husband, Dawn, and they do amazing work, but they don't use kits. They make theirs from scratch. And they have like molds that they've made to put the planks in, and it's just amazing. They do amazing work. This will be nothing like it. However, it's still gonna be fun. So, let's see what's in here. Okay, so the different rocks, obviously, which you can all see. We have some white rocks, push pins, and we have the epoxy, but I'm not going to use this because it's yellow. And I don't want my board yellow, so I will be using my own epoxy. Use that for something else. A little cup, some gloves, another little measuring pouring cup, and then we have some bezel tape, which will be for the edges, edges. Nice little plastic, acetate sheet. That's the acetate sheet they're talking about. That's what that is. Okay, so there's that. A couple stirrings. These are actually for the board. Stirring stick, paintbrush, and then the 2 pieces of wood. Okay. And then it has this like plastic, not plastic, but it's almost like wax paper kind of, parchment paper, and the directions. So tells you everything that comes inside of it. They call this thing a pouring bowl. A pouring bowl. That's not a bowl, it's a little tiny cup. Okay. So, this here is what I'm going to do. Place the 2 pieces of wood on the acetate sheet. So that is going to be this thing here. Okay, place the 2 wood pieces on the acetate sheet approximately 3 inches apart with the bark sides facing inward. So these are going to be the outside. This is going to be the inside. Place a strip of craft tape along the top and bottom edges. So this tape, they want to put, let's go ahead and do that. We'll just do it as we go, huh? Let's see. Carefully cut this plastic off. Okay. So, like so. About 3 inches apart, huh? Get this squared up on the board here. Three inches here. Let's see. That's a little bit more than 3 inches. I'm calling that good. Okay, and then place the craft strip tape. Bezel tape is what I call this. Let's see. There we go. Okay. So take this all the way like that. So let's cut that off. Oh, sticking to my acetate, don't stick. Okay, I'm gonna cut this end off. Take this, put it on the bottom there, and do like that. Right? Covering the space in between. Yeah, fold the acetate sheet upward along the top and bottom edges of the wood planks and secure a craft stick with push pins to hold in place. All right, so let's cut this side off. Roughly. Okay. Like that. And then I believe you take this like that. Oops. Like that. Ah. Fold over the tape and put the push pins in. Okay, so let's see here. Oops. I want this to stay as level, straight. Doesn't say anything about the sticky side. Oh, that's hard. I don't want to put too much pressure on my leveling table. Maybe I need to do that. Okay. Crooked, but I guess crooked's better than nothing, huh? Okay, let's get one in on this end. I'm sorry if you can't see what I'm doing or if it's in your face. Ugh, there we go. All right, I'm gonna take this off the table, off my leveling table, and use some pressure. So I'll be back. All right, so I got it all together. It is a little wonky, so I have a couple of bottles things. This is a candle, and this is just a cool little water bottle that used to belong to my mama. And so I just have them sitting on the corners to help level it up. Okay, and so the instructions says to use resin to seal along this line here. That's what the paintbrush is for. But I don't know that I want to do that. I think I want to use glue, the hot glue gun. And paint it, though I will use this. Paint it on there, just smooth it out. So I'll just go do little bits at a time. So I'm gonna heat up my heat gun and I'll be back. All right, so the hot glue gun should be ready to go. And I'm just going to squirt a little bit on my brush, I think is what I'll do first. I've never done this, so I don't know exactly how it's gonna work out, but I'm gonna try. I don't want the globs of the glue. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do little bits at a time. And just build it up a little bit. And then once it's cured, I should be able to just peel it off the back side. Clean all that up. I don't want that. So I'm gonna go ahead and probably fast forward through this because it could be a little time consuming. All right, so that didn't take too long, and hopefully this works. It doesn't leave too bad of an effect on the other side. I think it should be okay though. So we're going to go ahead and open up the river rocks. I'm going to just dump out some on this side. I want, pardon me, to dump out some on this side. Trying to keep the space in the middle for the white. And go ahead and do that. Push this over. Take this one and pour right straight down the middle. I watch a lot of woodworking and resin working. Incorporate the wood into the resin, resin into the wood. They make tables, and there's some pretty awesome stuff out there. TikTok and Facebook Reels. Pretty cool stuff. Lots of talent. And you gotta have the right machinery to do that kind of stuff as well. But they're like big projects. Big dining room tables and whatnot. Okay, there's the white. And I'll just go ahead and finish spreading this out. Get this off. Something from Amazon got delivered. Trying to make this as even as I can. Alright, so it doesn't fill it up. I don't think it's obviously supposed to. So next, we're going to mix up some resin and get this poured. Just kind of spreading it all out a little bit before I get the resin poured in there. That's cool. Okay, so we'll be back with some resin. Okay, so I have the 4 ounces of Let's Resin's Fast Cure. Tons of bubbles. Hopefully I can get them sprayed out once they're poured. Once it's poured. Let me just go ahead and put a glove on right quick. this fast cure, it's too thick to put through my bubble remover machine. So I'll just have to babysit it. Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and pour it in here. Keep my fingers crossed that the hot glue works. Huh. It's not nearly enough. So they don't give you enough in the kit because that was 4 ounces. And these bottles are 2 ounces each, so that's 4 ounces. So, well, maybe what I'll do is just let this cure for a couple hours and just pour a coat over it. Or I mix some more up right now and just do it. So I think I'm gonna let it set up for a couple hours. That way there's not so much pressure on those seams. And then I'll finish pouring it, top it off. I don't want so much on there that it pushes underneath any openings. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and just let this sit. I'm gonna spray it. Tons of air bubbles. All right, we're gonna let it sit. And I'll come back in probably 2 hours because my heat mat's on. And I'll pour another 4 ounces. We'll be back. All right, so it's been an hour, around an hour. And I don't know if you can see right here or not, but there is a little bit that seeped through. Obviously, I have no idea what else seeped through. Hopefully nothing. But again, so this is the 4 ounces or another 4 ounces of the Resin's Fast Cure. Just gonna go ahead and pour that right over here. Hopefully that's enough. I emailed the company because 1, the resin's yellow, and 2, I don't have enough resin. Not even with what they sent. Where did my ruler go? There it is. It's supposed to be 3 inches. And yeah, I suppose it's a little more than 3 inches, but still, if it was 3 inches, it wouldn't be enough. But also the yellow factor. So we'll wait and see what their response is. try to get it to all the way to the top. So it's at least level. All right, well, looks like I'll be mixing up some more. I'm gonna go ahead and say probably another 4 ounces. Excuse me. With these weights on here, I can't really dome it the right way I want to. So. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix up some more. Hit this with the heat gun, or not the heat gun, but my little torch. Looks like I got a bubble stuck in there somehow. Oh, there it goes. Got it. Okay. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna go ahead and pour the rest of this off camera because this is already gonna be a longer video than I wanted. Alright, so this has been dried for quite some time now. And I did get a little overage over here. I'm not I didn't show that in the video because I didn't record me filling this up. I do think I've put another 8 ounces in it to get it filled up. Unfortunately, yeah, it did seep through, which I kind of figured it was going to, but was hoping it didn't. However, it did. But anyway, so let's go ahead and I'm going to tear this bottom piece off. Excuse the noise. I'm going to rip it like a Band-Aid. Those are the little ridges from the stones. It's nice. I'm going to have to take my sander to that. So let's go ahead and get this side. Get these taken off. Oh, oops. Sorry. Oops. Sorry about that. There we go. Okay, and hope this comes off easily enough. Pull it, get the tape off of it. I'm stuck. There we go. All right. So that's stuck on there because the resin stuck to it. Let's see here. Take a knife. I don't really want to use a good knife, but I'm going to just go across right here to get that released. Very carefully. I don't want to cut myself. There we go. Oops. Okay. There's some of the glue still on here. There's a bit of a divot in there. I'm not sure that you can see that. Let's see here. Can you tell? Can't tell if you can. Oh yeah, right there. See, it kind of is going in like that. But it's all right because I'm gonna end up sanding this down anyway, so that all that stuff's gone. But anyway, let's go ahead and get this side off. See if it came out any better. Try to hit the camera or phone this time. There we go. And this side should come off easier. And then again, it's stuck. Just take my knife in there very carefully, cut that glue free, and there we go. So, other than needing to clean it up and possibly polish this, because I might just use this in my kitchen. I think it's pretty cool. But, yeah, so I am not going to finish this up on camera because it would take me a while to do that. And I don't have the time. I'm sorry about that. But there are plenty of other riverboard videos out there if you want to go see a finished piece. But anyway, so this would be finished as of right now until I'm going to use my sander, which let me just show you my sander. I got a Ryobi, and it is one of these flat sanders, so I will be able to sand across this quite easily with this. All right, so this is going to go ahead and conclude this video then, because I don't have the time, and sadly. Trying to get this video out. I got some other videos I need to get going. Yeah, so that's going to be it for this. I never did hear back from the company that I emailed, and so I guess it is what it is. I don't know what they would have done anyway, besides maybe send me another kit that's got old resin in it, or old epoxy. So, all right, so that's going to be it for this one. I hope you have enjoyed watching me make this piece of resin. As far as air bubbles go, they're pretty good too. I mean, I got a couple of little bubbles. You know, there's a couple. Where'd that one go? I seen one. Look, right there's a little spot. That's probably where the glue was. Right, oh, right here. It's missing from the rocks. But not really a whole lot. I'm actually pretty pleased, other than this, which I kind of figured, like I said, that it would do that. And it might be that I just resin the whole thing over, so it's got this nice prettiness to it. But anyway, so thank you so much for watching my video today. I hope you have enjoyed it. If you are not a current subscriber, please consider subscribing. And that is going to do it for this video. So until my next video, have a good day, have a good night, and I will see you then. Take care.